Hey guys, so today's video is finally going to be my Shop Miss A haul recap. I hauled these products maybe a month ago at this point. It's been quite a while. I did plan on getting this video up much earlier, like a week or two ago, but I got really sick, so I couldn't film, and I wasn't really wearing a ton of makeup, so I wasn't really testing out these products. But I do want to give you guys a recap on all the stuff that I bought today, or not bought today, but that I bought a couple weeks ago, and give you my thoughts on it. And even though this makeup is only $1, I want to tell you if it's worth your dollar or not. So for those of you who don't know, Shop Miss A is kind of like the dollar store website of makeup. Almost every single product on their website is just $1. And they have brushes, they have pretty much everything that you can imagine. I think they have more stuff now too, like hair accessories. I want to say they have underwear too, but that's like such a random thing to have on that website, so don't quote me on that one, but they have a lot of stuff for $1 on there. So if you haven't checked out their website before, it's definitely worth checking out to see if there's anything that catches your eye. There were definitely some major hits and major misses for me in my little haul, so if you guys want to see what I liked and what I didn't like, just keep watching. So I think I'm going to go major hits, meh, and then absolutely terrible, do not waste your dollar on this. So the first absolute major hit were definitely the brushes for me. So I ordered a brush set, which I'm sorry, these are kind of dirty. I just cannot stop using them. And then I did order a couple of single brushes. So let's talk about the brush set first. This is the Paw Paw Charity 10-piece brush set. Now, I picked this one out of the couple other ones that they had because this one looked like it had a ton of blending brushes, and it does. It has, I think that's like half the collection. I feel like I counted that out the last time I did this video. Oh, it's way more than half. So like 7 out of the 10 brushes you get are blending brushes. You get 2 really nice fluffy brushes. You get 1 more precise blending brush that I just love. I use this all the freaking time. And then you get this little stubby pencil brush. It's really tiny, and I like that it's tiny, but it's really rough, so I don't even want to put this like on my eyes. I have been kind of using that to either spot conceal or in my very inner corner, but otherwise all of these brushes are absolutely amazing. I believe this set was $12. I tried to keep my little shipping receipt thing, but I think it got thrown away in the past couple weeks. But anyways, this is an amazing brush set. It also comes with this little holder. It has a top that goes on it, but I'm actually using it right now to hold some of my other brushes. But these ones are absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend them. And then I did order a couple single brushes. So the first one that I ordered was this gigantic fan brush. Now I was expecting this to be much thicker, wider, but it is the F11 brush, and this is the AOA Studio brand. Pretty much everything that I bought is the AOA Studio brand. But I originally, when I thought this was going to be bigger, I thought it would be great for bronzer, but I've been loving this for a really soft, just kind of effortless contour. I'll take a cooler tone bronzer, just kind of go and I'm contoured. It is so effortless, so quick. The brush is really soft, and I have washed all these brushes 2 or 3 times at this point, and I've had 0 shedding. Absolutely none. That's way better than my Morphe brushes, because the first time that I washed those, and even the first couple uses, there's tons and tons of shedding, but I have experienced 0 shedding with these, so these are definitely the way to go. I also picked up the F19 brush, and this is just kind of a little tapered brush. I use it for highlighter. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia highlighter brush, and that one's probably $15–16 or more, and this one was only $1, and this applies highlighter really beautifully. I've seen Make Me Up Misa use this style of brush as like kind of a contour brush, and I really want to do a video testing out beauty gurus' favorite techniques and tricks or something like that, so I do want to kind of test this out in that way too, but it's worked absolutely beautifully for highlighter in that way. Oh, this next brush has probably been, I think this might be my favorite brush that I ordered. It's the E122, so it's just a flat shader brush. But I love the shape of this brush. It's a little bit wider than my other flat shader brushes, and it's kind of short and fat, and I really like that about it, but it's really thin in the middle. This has a beautiful shape for kind of cutting out your lid for a halo eye or a cut crease. I love this brush so much. And then this one was the E124. This was the only one that I was a little bit disappointed on. It was supposed to be a precise pencil brush, I think that's what it was supposed to be, but this is quite large, and I was envisioning it being like really super tiny like that other one. Like here are those two for size comparison. I thought it was going to be super duper tiny like this one, but it's a little bit fatter, but it has kind of a nice slant to the side, so I kind of like using it for applying shadow in like my very inner corner, my very outer corner when I'm doing like a halo eye like I did today. So the brushes are definitely a must-have. I love them. 2 thumbs up. So I did also buy the Wonder Blender. Mine is dirty because, again, I used it today. I just got mine in the shade purple because they seem to have multiple shades, but it was the same blender sponge, so I just got a purple one. And I like this sponge. I don't know if I like it better than my Real Techniques sponge, but I think that might just be personal preference. I think this really blends out my foundation and my concealer really nicely. I don't think it soaks up too much of the product, but it's definitely more of a dense sponge. It grows when you put it in water and it does get softer. It's not hard by any means. Like when I apply it to my face, it's not hurting my face. It's definitely denser than my Real Techniques sponges, and that's just something that I've noticed. So if you like more of a firmer sponge, you're probably absolutely gonna love this. But if you like a bit of a squishier sponge, maybe just get one the first time to try it. I mean, they're only $1. Real Techniques ones are like $5 a piece, unless you get them in a set on sale. But I do think this is a good sponge, but I don't think it's going to be my new all-time favorite sponge. So I did also order 3 liquid lipsticks from them from the AOA Studio brand. I ordered the shade Tease, Bounce, and Blessed, and I did swatch those on the back of my hand right here. I think I'm going to do like an Instagram swatch video. I really need to get back into doing like little Instagram videos. I feel like I used to do them all the time, and now I hardly ever do them. But I did film one on this look today, so keep a lookout for that one. But here are those shades swatched right here. These are pretty good liquid lipsticks for only $1. They go on pretty full color. You do have to layer them up maybe just a little teeny tiny bit, but I think they layer pretty well. They last a really long time on the lips. They do get a bit sticky until they dry down, and the dry down time does take a little bit longer, but they're literally $1. So for $1, I really don't mind kind of working with these a little bit because they do stay on really well through eating and drinking and all of that. So I think these are definitely a good way to go if you just want to kind of test out some liquid lipsticks. They have a lot of really beautiful, unique colors. As you can see, I got 2 purples and like a coral. So it is kind of a nice way to try out some different colors if you're not into really colorful lipsticks. Sorry, that was my computer. But you want to kind of dip your toe into the water. I think these are a nice formula. So those are kind of the items that I think are absolutely amazing, 100%, would definitely buy again, would definitely 110% recommend. Now we're going to move on to the things that I just feel kind of meh about. They're okay, they're not great, and I probably would not purchase them again. So the first thing is this green corrector. This is just... oh, it's just in the shade green. I don't know why I was going to say it was in a shade. It's obviously a green corrector. But this is just from the AOA Studio brand. And I got this because I do struggle with acne from time to time. My skin is actually really clear right now, which is so amazing. I mean, fingers crossed, knock on wood. But I thought this would be kind of a nice way to kind of help cover that up. And I did use it once or twice. It's a pretty thin consistency, which I think I like in a corrector. I really don't want to kick on more product onto a blemish, but it's super duper pigmented, so I did have a little bit of trouble covering it up with my foundation and some concealer. I definitely just had to work at it a little bit, so I think this might be, I mean, it's okay if you want to kind of dip your toe into color correcting, but it wouldn't be my like go-to everyday corrector, if you know what I mean. So the next item I want to talk about is the AOA Studio Wonder Lipliner. Now, this one, I feel like it's in this category because of the color that I picked. It's a nice creamy lip pencil, but it's just not like knocking my socks off. It's in the shade, oh geez, it took me like 10 minutes to find the shade last time. Yeah, I can't find a shade name on this, but it's right here. It's like a hot pink. I think I thought it was more of this berry pink that's on the end right here. As you can see, the end cap does have quite a bit more depth on it, or to it. So this is just kind of a meh product for me. It's a nice lip liner, it's creamy, it went onto the lips pretty easily, but it's just not really knocking my socks off. The next product that I just feel kind of meh about is this Prism Cream Eyeshadow. This is the only product that I got that was not part of the AOA Studio line. I just got it in the shade blue. It's right there. It's kind of just a pretty blue metallic liquid eyeshadow. So I just feel kind of meh about this. I used it as eyeliner the couple times that I used it, and it did an okay job. It didn't really knock my socks off or anything. But again, this is only $1, so if you do want to kind of try some colorful liner, this definitely is not a bad pick. So the final, well, almost the final meh item is the Sculpting Brow Pencil. Now, I believe I got mine in the shade Taupe. So this is supposed to be kind of a dupe for the ABH Brow Definer. It has kind of that angled tip right there. It comes with a spoolie on the end. I really like the packaging on this product because having a spoolie on the end is so convenient and helpful in the morning. And I do feel like the shape kind of helps me fill in my brows more quickly, but the actual brow pencil itself is not as pigmented as I would like it to be. I feel like whenever I do my brows with this, I'm always left desiring a little bit more color. I feel like you really have to build it up. Like, here's one swipe. It's not a lot going on. So I like it for more natural days or when I'm in a super quick rush and I just need like a little bit of brow fill-in, but it's definitely not my favorite brow pencil. I just wish it was a little bit creamier and a little bit more pigmented. So this product I would put somewhere between meh and do not buy this. So these are kind of try at your own risk. So these are the AOA Studio Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. These are what they look like. They kind of just look like liquid lipsticks, but they are liquid eyeshadows. So I did swatch a couple on my arm so you guys could kind of see them right there. So these can be very hit and miss. They definitely, I don't like wearing these full on the eyes because I find that they do crease, but they do work okay as a base. They work okay as liner. I bought this entire set. I believe it was like $12. There's like 10 of them in here, or maybe it was $10 for 12. I don't know, something like that. But I kind of regret buying these because I wish I would have just bought one or two colors. Some of these colors can be kind of sheer, like Litmus and the shade, what is this shade called? Thermo? There's a top shade right here and then this bottom shade that you can't really see because it's just totally blending in with my skin tone. But I feel like these don't completely set down and dry on my eyelids. They work okay as liner. Like I said, they work okay as a base. They're just kind of meh products. So, I mean, they are only $1 if you buy them individually. So it's not a huge deal or a huge loss if they don't work out great. But I would definitely kind of try these at your own risk. And then I do have one complete, oh no, I have two. I lied, I have two. It's right there. I have two complete utter failures. I do not recommend these at all, even a little bit. Just skip them, save your money. So the first one are these Chloe lashes, and these are the AOA Studio brand lashes. So here's kind of what the shape of them look like. They're just kind of different for me. I've never tried something so fluffy and kind of wispy. These lashes have absolutely no curl to them. Like, I literally put them on and they go like this. Like, that is not what lashes are supposed to do. I even tried curling them myself and I really didn't have good luck with them at all. The lash band was fine. It was pretty easy to apply. There was just zero curl to these lashes at all. So these were a total fail for me. And then so was the Love Child eyeshadow kit. So you got this empty magnetic palette and then it came with 9 single eyeshadows. So I bought this because I was craving the Norvina palette. I was just loving purple and I think this was like 10 bucks. It was really super affordable. So I was really drawn to these purple tones right here and then this beautiful like cranberry shade and this kind of duochrome shade. These eyeshadows have like barely any pigment at all. Barely any at all. Like this purple shade is probably the worst offender. You guys see I'm like really scrubbing my finger in that. Look at that. There's like nothing. You guys can't see anything on my hand. So the problem I have with these is that they are not pigmented at all. The mattes are slightly better. I will give them that. The slightly better pigmented or slightly more pigmented right there. I will probably keep some of the matte shades and just kind of keep them in my single shadow collection. But the shimmer shades, I got like absolutely nothing from. Here's this kind of cranberry shade right here that doesn't look too bad on my finger, and then here's kind of the duochrome shade. But on the eyes, guys, these just do not do it for me. I'm running out of swatching space right there. They just don't do it for me. They're crumbly, they're not really pigmented. I don't like them. I really do not like them. I do like this magnet palette, however, and I will probably be keeping this and throwing out some of these eyeshadows, but the shadows themselves are just garbage. I don't like them at all. They kind of just blend away. Even this, oh, I was so excited for this like deep burgundy matte purple shade. See, that swatches beautifully. And it even doesn't look that bad on my hand, but on the eyes, like I think I patted it on my outer corner and then I went to go blend it out a bit with just, I think it was a bare fluffy brush. I don't think I even used any additional product and it just blended away and I could not get it to stick on my eyelids. So these shadows are definitely just a waste of money. Do not buy them. So that's actually going to wrap it up for my Shop Miss A haul, you guys, or my haul recap. So have you guys tried stuff from Shop Miss A? What are your favorites? What are your least favorites? Let me know down below. I might place another order like in a couple months, maybe for some more brushes, or if they come out with something new that everyone says is really fantastic. But I think the next time I order, I'm just going to stick to the brushes and the sponges and maybe some liquid lipsticks, because I just did not have very good luck with anything else. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate that you guys take time out of your day to kind of spend time with me and watch my videos. I love sitting down and talking to you guys about makeup. It's like my favorite thing to do. I look forward to it all day long. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!